Throughout history, people have believed things to be absolute truths, until they weren't. The Earth was the center of the universe. Illness was caused by bad air. Time was constant. Every generation looks back at past beliefs with a sense of superiority, yet we often fail to realize that future generations will likely view many of today's truths as naive or incomplete. So what is truth? And does it evolve as our understanding deepens? Truth at its core is often contextual. While some truths, like mathematical equations, may remain unchanged, most of what we consider truth is built on our current understanding, which is always evolving. Science, for example, doesn't deal in absolutes. It refines hypotheses, discards flawed theories, and adapts to new evidence. The history of human knowledge is a constant process of correction and refinement. Consider some of the most dramatic shifts in our collective understanding. 1. In ancient times, people believed disease was a punishment from the gods. 1. With the advent of germ theory, we learned that bacteria and viruses cause illness, leading to life-saving medical advances. 2. Isaac Newton's laws of motion seemed to explain everything, until Einstein's theory of relativity revealed a more complex picture of space and time. 3. For centuries, people thought our brains stopped developing in adulthood. 3. Now, we understand neuroplasticity. Our brains are adaptable and capable of change throughout life. Every discovery opens doors to new questions, revealing that what we thought was true was merely an approximation. The problem isn't just that truth evolves, it's that we often resist updating our beliefs. Cognitive biases like the confirmation bias make us cling to existing views, even when new evidence contradicts them. People feel a deep emotional attachment to their beliefs, especially when those beliefs shape their identity. Admitting we were wrong can feel like a personal failure, but in reality, it's a sign of growth. Great thinkers throughout history have understood this. Physicist Richard Feynman famously said, "I would rather have questions that can't be answered than answers that can't be questioned." This mindset of continuous learning, questioning, and updating our understanding is what drives progress. Rather than treating truth as fixed, a better approach is Bayesian thinking. Named after the 18th century mathematician Thomas Bayes, this method suggests we should continuously update our beliefs based on new evidence. Instead of seeing truth as an absolute, we assign probabilities. How likely is this belief to be correct, given the information available? For example, 1. If a doctor tells you a treatment works 90% of the time, it's not an absolute truth. It's a probability based on data. 2. If a news story claims something outrageous, a Bayesian thinker asks, what are the odds this is accurate, and what other sources support it? 3. If you believe you're incapable of learning a skill, you might ask, has there ever been evidence of someone like me improving at this? If so, maybe my belief isn't entirely true. This mindset doesn't mean we reject truth. It means we hold our beliefs with a degree of flexibility. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to update our views is one of the most valuable skills we can develop. It allows us to be more adaptable, make better decisions, and avoid the trap of dogmatic thinking. If we approach life with a willingness to question and refine our understanding, we gain something priceless: wisdom. So what beliefs do you hold today that might change in the future? Let's embrace the idea that truth evolves and commit to growing with it.